Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to talk about how I believe waking up early and getting a lot of stuff done in the morning actually helped me to run 2 businesses, a YouTube channel, and many other things that I do in my everyday life. Well, without further ado, let's talk about how I believe the morning's routine is actually really important. You know, I have 2 very busy businesses. You know, I run the wholesaling real estate business. Then we started actually very progressing Amazon FBA business. I also do a Udemy course. I also have a YouTube channel, and I also do affiliate marketing for certain things. So I do a lot of different things. And, you know, to be able to do all those things, I have to start my morning right. And I read this book called Miracle Morning quite some time ago, and it really did affect me. And I was already kind of doing some of the things that they were talked about in the book, but the book explained it really well to why I do those things and why are those things very important. So let's talk about a couple things right away. Number one, I don't believe that waking up early while you go to sleep late is productive at all. I don't agree with people that say, oh, I'm going to stay up late, work, and then I'm going to wake up super early and work again. I found that's very unproductive. You know, you're not as productive during the day. So there's no real point of doing that. You might as well get enough sleep because that's, you know, good for you to start with, and you will also get more stuff done. Number 2, oh, well, instead of waking up in the morning, early in the morning, I'll rather just stay up at night because I'm a night person. I used to be a night person, and in the end of the day, I believe this is all habit development. You know, it just depends on how you develop your habits and how you figure everything out, and just to see how you can convince your body that this is the best way to do it. And here's why I believe doing things in the morning is actually better than doing things at night, especially when it comes to the things that we're going to talk about today. So when you wake up in the morning and you do self-development, you know, you do mental development, you do your educational development, you know, you do some studying or read some books or whatever, or exercise. When you do it early in the morning, most of the world is asleep or still waking up, or, you know, no one is going to really bother you. And that's what I believe is very important. You know, I've heard arguments before that, you know, people say that, oh, well, you wake up early, you know, what's the difference if I just stay up late? Yeah, if you stay up late, you know, there's more people that are awake, you know, 11, 12 o'clock at night than it is people that are awake at 5 a.m. in the morning and 4 a.m. in the morning. And because of that, you kind of put yourself in a position that you're isolated, and that even if you wanted to, it's going to be hard to distract yourself from additional things that you have to do, especially if you're running a business, and especially if you work a job, is that, you know, at that time, no one is really going to bother you unless you just get distracted yourself, but that's something you have to control. But I think that gives you more of a chance to succeed in the things that you're working on if you do it early in the morning. So let's start with what time you should wake up. I mean, this is preferably up to you. In the end of the day, you know, sometimes, you know, maybe 6 a.m. would work for you. I wake up 4:30 in the morning every single day, Monday through Sunday. Obviously, there are exceptions. You know, if once in a while I do want to go out and have time with my friends, I do let myself sleep. Like I said, I still don't believe that you should go to sleep at 12 o'clock at night and wake up 4:30 in the morning and think you're going to be productive. I know I have to get my sleep, so that's what I do. But in general, waking up between 4 or 5 a.m. could be very good. 6 a.m. if it's possible, if 4 or 5 is too steep for you. Anywhere as early as you can, pretty much. That's the way I want to suggest it. And when you start your day, obviously you have to start your day right. And you have to work on 3 things that I believe are very important, and that they talked about in the book as well. Number 1, you have to get mental clarity for the day. You have to set up your brain. You have to program your brain for the day. And the way I do it is that I do meditation every single day. I start, you know, you can do 5 minutes, you can do 10 minutes, you can do 3 minutes. I use the app called Headspace. It's actually pretty well done. I do enjoy that app a lot. It's like $5 a month, so it's not too bad. When you meditate, you kind of let your brain understand that you're going to control your thoughts and you're going to control the things that happens to you on a daily basis. And when you do that, you set up yourself for success for the rest of the day. And if you, it's kind of like a computer, sometimes things go wrong and this and that, and sometimes it's good to reboot the system and kind of clear the system so that your brain is ready to rock and roll. And I think with us, with humans, there's so much goes on in the day, especially, like I said, if you're running a business, doing a side hustle, doing anything like that, or even working a full-time job, it could be a lot of things going on. So it's very, very beneficial for you to just sit down 5-10 minutes in the day, sometimes more if you can, and just kind of control your mind, control your brain, and learn how to handle your brain. So your brain doesn't control you, you control your brain. Number 2, education stuff. So I think in the morning you should get some education in. This could be different things. This could be you're learning some kind of a skill. This could be you reading books, and that's something that I do really suggest. I do suggest reading a book in the morning. 10 pages a day of like a self-education book is super, super important in my opinion. That's what I do. I read every day for 10 pages every single day. That adds up to be 3,650 pages a year, and that could be 7, 8, 9, 10, I don't know, depending on how big the books are, that many books a year. So I think it's very, very important. Just think about it yourself. Let's say you started today and then in a year you follow up with but you read 10 pages a day. If you look back, do you really think that if you read those 10, let's say 7 books, 7 financial education books, and you read all of them, do you really think your mindset will be the same position that you are today? No, because you will have so much information, you'll have so much interest in new information that may change your perspective on certain things. And this could not only be financial education, could be self-development and other things. So this is very, very important. I also in the mornings, for example, I do about 15-20 minutes of learning Spanish every single day. I'm trying to get better. I'm not really good at Spanish, but just something I do in the mornings as well, and I kind of just concentrate on it. And it feels really good because, when you start making progress, when you realize there's progress, that's what gets you even more excited and you want to keep going. But in the beginning, you may not be making progress, so you have to kind of just believe that there will be progress eventually if you keep yourself disciplined and keep going forward. And another thing is workout. Okay, so some people who don't have the time to do a full hour workout. So maybe a 15-minute exercise at home, basic stuff like push-ups, I don't know, like pull-ups if you can do them somewhere around your house. And all the other stuff, you really should do something, okay? If you have the ability to go to the gym or go for a run in the morning for, 45 minutes to an hour, great, then do that. I think that's even better. But you have to start from somewhere, and if you don't have the time for a full workout, just do something. And here's why it's very, very important to do it in the morning. So a lot of people suggest that very hard cardio workout is not really good in the morning because your heart is slowly it hasn't woken up yet. So for example, when I wake up 4:30 in the morning, I'm in the gym by about 6 o'clock. So I got about an hour and a half between the time I wake up and between the time I'm at the gym. So I'm already woken up a little bit, I get myself pumped up and everything. So my heart is ready to rock and roll. But a lot of times it doesn't happen the same way for people. So you have to take it a little bit easy on yourself, but you still should work out because you want to get that blood flowing. You do want to, that blood will go to your brain and it will function better during the day. And in general, it brings up the mood. I've read so many different studies that have talked about it before, that when you work out, that day you become more productive, your mood gets better. So what else do you need? What else is there, to wish for? And another reason why all these things that I just mentioned are very, very important to do in the morning is that because let's say you start your day, you want to start your day right. The first 2 hours of your day will set up the success for the rest of the day. If you start your day negative and, you start looking at news or start looking at all that stuff, you may not end up doing anything good. You want to do productive things first because let's say, I'll give you an example. Let's say you woke up and the first thing you do is turn on Netflix and start watching Netflix. And I'm not against watching Netflix. I do like to watch it sometimes too. I don't really have the time, but if I do, then why not? But in general, I think if you start from watching Netflix, you set up your entire day to just kind of like, this is my lazy day. And And you don't want to do that, especially on the days you don't want to do a lazy day. Because if you just try it out for yourself. It's kind of hard to explain until you try it, but try it yourself. Well, try do the miracle morning for about an hour and a half a day, or maybe half an hour if you don't really have the time, 5-minute meditation, 10-minute reading books, and 15-minute exercise, and then you can go on with your day. But at least do something productive in the morning, and then do another day when first thing you did is, I don't know, watch the movie, play video games, did nothing productive. Try and doing that and compare those 2 days. Compare your mindset in those days. Compare how much stuff you can get done. So I think this is really important. You really have to get yourself in the right mindset, right state of mind to start your day right. But if you do that every single day, I think that puts you in such a great position that you can never really be in a bad place. And by a bad place, I mean like not productive, not doing what you want to do. But those are my main suggestions onto how to develop habits like that. But those are my main suggestions about how to do it and why you should do it. If you want to check out the book called Miracle Morning, you can buy it on Amazon, I'm pretty sure. I don't really have the link for it. I'm not affiliated. I just suggested it because I really did enjoy the book. So Miracle Morning, you can get an audiobook or a physical copy. I think I did the audiobook and I really did enjoy it. It was about a 5-hour listen, so it's not too big of a book either. But I appreciate all you guys tuning into this episode. Leave a like down below if you did enjoy this video. Leave a comment if you want to add something to this. If you have any thoughts on the things I said, or do you have a routine yourself? Do you think that something can be added to that to make it better, or something? I just want to hear your opinion. So leave a comment down below if you have anything like that. Subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy this kind of content. And as always, guys,